Welcome to episode 9 of TWAWC this week at Rap Capital. A35, which you can kind of see next to me a little bit, but make sure, stay tuned, watch to the end where you're going to see the final result. So let's jump inside. So this week we've got this Mercedes A35, brand new 25 reg, going in a 3M satin dark grey. So right now we're just currently taking it apart. So we need to get the spoiler off, just taking the number plate off, taking the badges off, door cards, mirrors, handles, getting it all ready to wrap. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Cold night in the winter, I'll go. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. So this is the colour the Mercedes is going. It's a satin dark grey, but it's got a nice metallic sort of finish to it when you put the light up to it. So we're going to unroll it and cut it out. So just want to quickly explain with the 3M, you can see there's arrows on here. So this stuff is directional. So when we lay it, we have to make sure everything's facing the same way. Otherwise they do look very subtly different colour. So it's just something we've got to keep in mind when we're cutting it out and laying it. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me, still trying to figure out the line piece, looking for the love inside me.
So here we have this brand new 25 plate GR Yaris in for something a little bit different. So it is going for a custom one-to-one livery pack. So what we're going to do is essentially replicate the original GR Yaris Special Edition from factory. However, they're hard to come by. So we're going to replicate it one-to-one. Everything you will see on the original will be here, bar the colour change. So the customer wants orange rather than the original Special Edition red. Let's show you how we do that.
So this is what we did to replicate the special edition. So we've got lots of reference photos here of different angles. It's taken straight from a YouTube video. So as you can see here, it's got multi-layers in grey and red. So it took a few hours to do. So what we've done is we've got a to scale template of the vehicle, a blueprint, so we know where each contour is highlighted in blue here. So you can see all the contours, swage lines, door gaps, indents for arches, etc. So it was a case of we start with a grey, the main shape of the grey. So you can see this orange here is a slightly different layer. So we took these as a reference down here of different angles, estimated whereabouts certain curves, certain lines ended and started. And then once all the grey was done, so if I move that orange out of the way, you can see the grey is all one piece. Then we started to create the orange to go on top and made sure it was the right spacing and the right depth and the right angles for, as you can see on this one, if I bring this forward, you can see you've got the little cutouts here, which are replicated and start and finish exactly where the original special edition has it. So we'll lay all the grey first, and then we'll line up all of the orange on top in the exact same place where they're supposed to be.
Rising high, like a chemical fire, the flame won't die. Intertwined, darling, you and I. This obsession of mine is feeling the furnace. I'm up all night and we're intertwined. Darling, you and I, and my heart beats cold under your control.
So we've got this Nissan Juke in here, and Sam was just working on it. He's going to tell us what else we're wrapping.
So I'm doing the other mirror, obviously, and then the front grille surrounds, just in the fog here, just around that section there. It's basically the Mimic, like a Nismo version of these, just to revamp a fairly standard car.
So here we have an A45S, dropped down by a good client of ours. We've done lots of work and we've got a long history together. Just bought it brand new from the dealership, and rightly so, he's going to protect his investment. So what we're going to do on this one is, before we go around to the front, we're going to put a PPF boot seal protector just here. It will safeguard you against any loading in of luggage or equipment and things like that. Stops any scratches there. And then moving around to the front, we are going to do our most popular Stage 2 package, which consists of covering the bonnet, the wings, all the front bumper area, the headlights. We're also going to cover the wing mirror caps, and we do a slip here up to the top edge of the windscreen, covering the initial part of the A-pillar, just to stop from any road going stone chips on there. So let's crack on with it. So just going to water the bonnet down, ready to swipe all the debris that may be on the panel already before we put a soap solution on there. Clear the air up, just for transportation of the film, so we don't get any debris on that either. So we'll swipe all of that liquid off the panel from one side to the other. You don't want to do different directions of swiping, because you could drag debris from one side and it'll be ending up on the other side of the panel. Get it nice and lubed up, just so it gives the material a bit of slip, stops it from sticking straight away until we squeegee away the fluid from underneath. Want a nice amount on there. Perfect. Now we've still got a little bit of slip on there, just so it gives you a little bit of movement, so we can squeegee a bit out, and then we can adjust if needed as we go along. So a little bit of slip solution to the top of it, just so it helps with the squeegeing, so we don't get any friction marks from the squeegeing or any scratches. And then what I'm going to do here, as any of these large bubbles where there's trapped air, we're just going to work some of this out and allow the panel to sit nice on there before we start squeegeing. Spread any tension, so moving the tension from the middle out to the sides like that. These little fingers give us a little clue and indication of where there is tension or where it needs to be spread. So starting from the middle, you don't want to start there and there and start in different places. You want to start from one point, work to the other. So I personally like to work from the middle and work out. Some people like to work from one side to the other. I think it makes more sense working from the middle out because bonnets naturally curve as they get to the edge. Squeegee some out, check the swipe you've just done and go again. Do some good content with that as well. We've got a car in there and the misters are going and stuff. So that's it all squeegeed down now. So we're going to finish this panel off, trim around the edges, tuck around and move on to the next. So we'll do the wings straight after this bonnet.
The A45, we've just done the PPF on, we've just got some black badges to put on it, so a black AMG badge. The A45S not going back on it, we are wrapping the middle one in black, and then we've got the turbo 4MATICs to go on the wing, like that. And then Corey's just finishing off all of the PPF on the front end, making sure everything is covered and protected for the next 10 years. Mercedes love to do top half chrome on their handles, so what we're doing for this customer is just wrapping top half in black, just to give it that stealth look. We're also doing the tail light tints. As you can see, you've got the normal tail lights, normal deflectors, and we're tinting them. So it's just going for the full stealth as well as the full PPF package on this brand new Mercedes A45S. Here's the front bumper on the Mercedes. We're wrapping a little badge here, all these chrome slates on the front grille, and wrapping the main emblem badge. So yeah, we just got little bits of vinyl like this, very thin bits. We stick them over the top, and like this one here, we just tuck it into the edges, and then very carefully just cut them out like this. So it's Saturday, me and Sam are doing the hero shift on the weekend. We've got dechrome on this electric Maxus truck. We've also got to do the chrome on the front, as well as do the other side. Only just started it, so get this other side nice and blacked out so it just looks a whole lot fresher. And then we've also got this Audi A5 in, which is just having the bonnet wrapped, just to basically hide all the imperfections in the bonnet. So yeah, we'll get them done, and we hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for watching episode 9 of This Week at Rap Capital. Here I am just editing the video, realising we didn't film an intro, which is a bad thing on our half, but make sure you stay tuned for episode 10 next week of This Week at Rap Capital, Sunday at 5 PM. Summer's out and it's the 10th anniversary. Got the sunglasses on because it's like, what, 20 degrees? This is like the peak of British weather.